everyone, it's Sami from Sami Sweet Life, and today I'm walking you through my editorial calendar and walking you through my content planner. So this is all like YouTube related stuff. I've shown editorial calendars to you guys over the years. I was using iCal for the longest time and then went back to paper, and I have a way of doing this, and it involves the Makselife sticky notes. So these ones come as 1.5 inch stickers in all 8 colors. So they've got a brighter set and then a pastel set, and one of them I gave away at Go Wild. I had a little thing of sticky notes in each thing, and I just pulled one from this pack. I've got 2 of these packs, but I love these little sticky notes. They work great in papers that are not toothy. Like, they do not work great in the Golden Coil and the Erin Condren, and both of them have really toothy, thick paper. Sticky notes don't work great on those papers, so these ones don't work great on that. They work great on the Makselife paper, other planner papers, and they work really good in the Tomoe River paper. So I ended up setting this up at the beginning of the year in my Franken planner, and I'll show you guys. I used the Makselife calendar, set it up, never ended up using it because my content was in this little planner. This is a Sterling Ink Common Planner. It's the compact weeks size, which is the N2. I covered up the thing on there. It says N2H, so it's a horizontal planner. Let me see if I can find you guys a page that has nothing on it. Okay, it's got the horizontal week with the blank page. It just has the plain grid on the opposite page. And I love this thing. I can keep track of video ideas or to-do listing type of stuff on this side. And then this is my actual schedule for the week. For instance, I'll show you a look at last week. Let me show you. So here's a look at last week. I usually have 4 dots here because I make a little short video to post on Instagram stories, but I haven't been doing that since getting back into planning. I need to work on that. It's actually on my to-do list today. So it'll be 4 dots: filmed, edited, uploaded. So those are the 3 dots. Like, once they go live, I've got 3 dots, and then the 4th dot would be posting it once it's live onto Instagram. So far, just 3 dots lately, but I've got lots of planner ideas and things, videos to film, like to-do list, to do, to edit, videos to film, lots of different things on there. But the main thing I want to show you guys today is the calendar. So I had the calendar here, all the content here, and it was just too much back and forth. I wanted all of it to be contained in here. So I started transferring them over. So I started Vlogmas here. I had a little color coding schedule here and decided I do not like color coding. I don't like having that many pins. Like, I just want one and done. So I ended up doing a different thing with the dots like I showed you. And then I transferred everything I did film into here. And so I was really good about putting them in here after the fact. Like, this would be a record of seeing what videos I posted, so I can go back and see, like, okay, I did 3 videos a week here, and I can check it against my analytics and see where the growth has happened, see what videos were popular for future planning. And so I was doing that for a while, and then I started using the Post-it notes in here. I cut them down, and I would pull them off the planner and put the actual schedule in with pen. And then I decided I didn't want to pull them off. So starting in May, I just left them on. Now, these are the same Post-it notes, but I cut them down. These ones are a little bit shorter than 1 inch. They're a little bit bigger than 3/4 of an inch. So I cut them a little bit bigger than 3/4 of an inch, and then they fit nicely. So I was keeping ideas on the side, and this one just kept popping to the next month because I did charcuterie, way back in February. I was like, I'm gonna do this video series, and then it fell off because it's really hard to film certain things, like around tiny windows of being in preschool. Like, she was in preschool a couple mornings a week, and that was it. So it was hard for me to like plan out a full-fledged video that required actual ingredients to get and then have to film it within the amount of time I had the ingredients. So that was like one thing that kept just getting transferred over. So it's still on the like ideas side. So it's easy for me to see what ideas are left over by what's on these sticky note sidebars. So here is the first month I actually left the sticky notes in. I was starting to write them in as I went, and I was like, no, I kind of like the sticky notes. I like how it looked. They held up really well. So this is all the sticky notes. I also put in travel as the washi tape. You can see there was travel. So that was Go Wild, that was competition, and then I didn't do any of these, but I had other stuff. But I started putting in the washi tape and really liking it. So then I know, like, oh, I'm gonna be out of town here, I need to use that. So I started using it more of a forward planning thing with the Post-it notes, like, I don't know, March or April. And then I would go back and write them in. But the great thing about the Post-it notes is you can move them around. So as I'm adding more things to the plan, or as things get moved around. Like if I'm doing like, I don't see any on here, but oh yeah, here, like Makselife launch haul. So like if I didn't get it in time, I'd have to move this down, or if I got it early and it was allowed to post early, I can move it around. So that's where these Post-it notes come in handy, because they can be moved. They just come right on and off. You put them wherever you want, and they line up so cute in these little boxes. Of course, like my writing's big, so I have to tone it down to write in these grids in the first place, but the Post-it note keeps me in check with the little space. So it was working out really well. And then June, I kind of fell off of being able to post as much. We went to nationals. July, we also traveled. Didn't put in either one of those travels, but it kept my videos very sparse. I knew I was going to have a hiatus. I put it in with some video somewhere. I also have extra Post-it notes on the bottom, which you can see. Extra Post-it notes on the bottom. And then I laid out this, and this is why I was going to film today, because I was going to start writing in some of my plans for September, and I didn't want to share that with you guys. So I'm like, this is the perfect time to film this editorial calendar video. And I even put the editorial calendar video as one of my ideas. So I've got a Laurel Denise haul coming. It should be arriving today. We're actually here Monday. I have my plan with me already uploaded, ready to go. So if my Laurel Denise haul comes in time, I can film and edit and put it in on Monday. Otherwise it'll go up Tuesday. So it's on the sidebar. And then also this video, editorial calendar. I knew I was going to film this. I just didn't know where it was going to fit into my schedule. And right now I'm doing 3 days a week, but I can have bonuses, and sometimes I don't have 3 videos a week. So it just really depends on the time. And then these are carryover videos from way back here. Like I had them, every intention of doing these, because I hit 10,000 subscribers at the end of April, beginning of May. I still have the printout of all your guys' questions, so I'm planning on doing that. I also want to do an air fryer review, because I have a different air fryer and I want to review it for you guys. So those are just carryover ideas. Also, I want to set up my Makselife folio, and that's an idea for this planner as well. You can see this one was carried over, mid-year planner update, because it doesn't match the color of the month, which, I mean, I can write these again if I want to, but why waste another Post-it note when I can just stick it in? But like, super cute. Love how this is looking. And then, you know, as I'm making more videos and planning out things, I have these on the sidebar. I'm like, oh, I didn't do these. Whereas like this, I won't do these ones because they're July specific, but like I still have more ink swatches. I can take off the hiatus notice, but I have those on the sidebar and I can flip back and see, oh, I still need to do that thing. Otherwise, I really, really like this. We will have some traveling coming up in the fall and winter, so I will put that in as I go. But for now, like, I'm gonna plan out these videos. I've got more Post-it notes down here in case I need more things here. Also more Post-it notes here. And I think I have more. Yeah, so I've got like one left of the blue if I need to go back, but I want to have them ready to go so I don't have to be cutting down Post-it notes like every single day or every single time I'm going to refer to this. But I love that I can move things around, because depending on supplies coming in, it really will change things up. So I had this planner wrap tutorial already planned to go out later in the week, but my supplies arrived, so I went ahead and got it edited and uploaded as a bonus video. As much as I would have loved to actually use the regular 1.5 inch size column planner, it just seemed to work better in my actual YouTube specific calendar. So I love this. I think it's just so functional and helpful. And as I write things in here, I'll be able to move things around again and again, because these Post-it notes can get moved around a bunch and still work really nicely in this paper. They held on great, but they don't like rip the paper, which is great. And so I really have liked this. As you can see, like, didn't post a whole lot in the summertime, but I'm back at it now. And I really, really liked being able to refer to this and use it with my week as I'm planning things out. So there you go. There's my editorial calendar. There was the idea of it where it first started, and then now it's in the smaller book, and I really like this. Now for 2025, I don't know what size I'm getting for my YouTube calendar. I've gone back and forth between whether I want to get this size again or I want to upgrade to the TN size, which is a little bit bigger than this. And I also have the dilemma of, do I put all of my social media stuff and all of my like planner affiliate everything, because there's certain dates for all of that stuff. Do I combine all of that with my YouTube calendar / YouTube planner? Do I have that as a completely separate entity, because it is quite a different beast? Like, I want to do Instagram stories and reels and that type of thing as I have more time and as I learn how to do those things better. I want to incorporate that into all of my social media stuff. but I don't know if I want to combine it into the same planner or have a completely different planner for that kind of stuff. And I also have multiple planners that I have thought about using for content planning, including Laurel Denise, which I just posted, I think yesterday at this point. So there are a lot of options, and all I know is if there's a monthly calendar, which there will be, I'm totally still going to be using this editorial calendar way because I love the post-it note system. It is so functional for me to be able to move the video ideas around from day to day. I don't know yet, so it's going to still be the same situation where I can use the post-it notes either way, like all the way up to an A5 or 7x9 planner. I can use these post-it notes because they're 1.5 inch, and pretty much all the planners have 1.5 inch or smaller calendar spots. So it's easy for me to just chop these down, whatever calendar I'm using. But this one goes through the end of 2025, and I can go ahead and start planning some of January because they do also include the January calendar in here. Oh, one other thing in this one before I let you guys go. I also decorate sometimes. So I got little Hobonichi Weeks size stickers and things. So I decorate in here from time to time. But sometimes it's very busy. Sometimes not so much. But there you go. There is a look at my editorial calendar. I really, really enjoyed this. I love these post-it notes. I've gotten some great use out of them. But look, I still have a lot left. These are chunky stacks of post-it notes. You can see, like, some of them have been used significantly. And then others are still looking brand new, even though I have used some of every set. So there's lots more of all of them. The only thing I would say is these kind of stink, these little closure things, because I busted both of them over the year. So they don't stay closed the greatest. You could totally stick like a rubber band around them if you want them to stay closed, but I love the little package they come in other than the little clasp thing. These containers are so convenient and nice to have. So got my little post-it notes ready with my editorial calendar, and it's been a really nice system that's worked so great for me. So I wanted to share it with you guys, and hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you have a lot of planning, forward planning to do, you can maybe pick up some ideas from this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe and follow me along, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.